We are now live. Hello, hello, welcome. I'm so excited. So today's goal is to finish this lovely dumpling painting. I'm super, super excited to hopefully finish it. Hopefully I can. That would be awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the same colors that I was working with yesterday. Thankfully, with oil paints, it stays wet for long periods of time. So that means that I can just add some turpentine to it and reactivate all my colors that I mixed from yesterday. Another reason why I really like oils. Hey, and it's Isaac. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Today's already been a busy morning, but I am happy to be here and hopefully finish this painting. So, it's a big goal today, but hopefully it's a goal that I can match. That would be awesome. Nice, Isaac. Hope you're having fun playing Zelda. Yeah, I read that right? Yeah. Fun. Isaac, which Zelda game are you playing? Because didn't they come out with like a new one? Wasn't it like a new one, like this year or last year or something like that? I don't know. I'm not, I don't keep up so well with Zelda, unfortunately. A lot of people are surprised. A lot of people think that I would be because, like, it's kind of more like on the magical side of things, magical realm. Oh, okay. Fun. That sounds like fun. Well, I'm glad that I could keep you some company while you play. And just a chill vibes today. Chill vibes. Ah, I got you. Wow, that's expensive. Well, I mean, I guess for like new games, that's kind of like really new big games, it's kind of an expected price, but totally understand your reasoning. Gotcha. Hey, at least you have the like older games to play and you know, at least those are still fun to play. That's good. All right, so let's start. I'm gonna just move this over here, and I'm working on the kind of the wood grain of the basket here. Not the basket, of the steamer. Just adding more to the highlights. And I'm gonna add some more textures in. Man, I would be so excited if I was able to finish this today. I think it's a bit ambitious, but I think it's doable. But let's see how fast I can work without losing quality, of course. Yeah, that's something with painting I have found like to be tricky is to learn how to paint fast but not lose quality. And basically what I found that it really comes down to is just being efficient. So I'm starting with the top, and I'm gonna go back in with later with a flat brush to smooth this out. So I'm just kind of laying down some color. So I'm gonna turn it around here. And smooth out these edges with the flat brush. I might need, I think that small brush is a little stiff. I think I need another like skinny brush, but that's a bit softer. Yes, the softness of brushes really do make a difference. That would be a very tiny world and very tiny monkey, Isaac. He's so small. There we go. So I'm gonna actually turn this dumpling painting around a little bit. And the dumplings themselves are still sort of wet, so I have to be careful not to touch them or rest my hand on them. Otherwise, yesterday's work will be ruined. I'm actually glad yesterday I didn't get to the plate because I'm actually resting my hand a lot on the plate, and I'm like, well, I'm glad. Otherwise, I'd be hovering. There are some times where I will there will be no place for me to rest my hand to do certain things, like add details and stuff to certain paintings, where I'll just wait for the entire painting to dry before I move on. Thankfully, with this one, that is not the case for today. Hey, it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. How you doing? Yeah, you're not wrong, Isaac. That would be a very tiny monkey. A monkey the size of a fly. I would be afraid of mistaking it for a fly. I think most people would. But then it wouldn't fly around. Be like, what is this? A tiny creature. So yeah, I'm just laying down color and smoothing out edges, kind of like the dumplings themselves. I want to keep everything super soft. No harsh edges, everything rounded, everything soft. Hey, it's Evo Leia. I'm sorry, tripped over myself. Hi, Evo Leia. How you doing? Doing good. I'm doing good, Evo Leia. Yes, interesting question. Would you own a tiny monkey that's only 0.16 of an inch? Or it's 0.16 inches. Oh my gosh. So tiny. I feel like I would lose it. Or he'd get lost. Especially with all my things. Lots of hiding spaces, that's for sure. Lots of places to hide. Lots of places to explore. I'm mixing up, so the super dark color that's here, I'm remixing because I only had a little bit mixed from yesterday and it dried up. So I was like, well, I gotta remake that color now. Looks like I gotta remake that color. Really, Evolea? You don't have like any pets? No, cats, no dogs? No lizards. I love animals. I do. I love having pets. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that, unfortunately. Yeah, that wouldn't be good, Isaac, if the tiny monkey fell down the drain. It's small enough too. See, it'd have so many hiding places. It was funny yesterday. I showed my art teacher this painting that I'm working on, which she really liked, by the way. And I told her it's, I find it kind of tricky, this piece, because a lot of it's a lot of just value changes, not so much of the like contrast. And I'm so used to having high contrast. And it was funny because she took a second look at it and she kind of laughed a little. And she's like, "Yeah, actually, if you think about it." So that was kind of true. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's just there really isn't any contrast in this piece. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of value changes. But that doesn't take away that I'm really enjoying this piece, and I think it's turning out good. I'm happy with it so far. And I know I'm back on the paper, but I like see little things I want to change. And so that's what it is. That's how it happens. At least with me, I'll be bouncing back and forth. Bounce to here, to there. I'm like, oh, I see something that needs to be changed here, changed there. It happens. When I really bounce back and forth, it's when I'm drawing. That's why I don't really like drawing on camera. Like, that's why all my paintings and everything come, like, I already have the drawing done, is because I bounce around so much, and to try to explain what I'm doing, I feel like would be kind of hard. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, whoa, are you okay? Do you have massive squirrel brain? Nah, it's just my process. I see what you're saying, Evo Leia. You rather just put it as you have pets. Just have pets. I get your thinking. We are roommates with the animals. Yeah, no, I get your point. I mean, we even joke around half the time that the cat owns the house, that it's not our house, it's her house, and we're just living in it. Very cat energy. Actually, it's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, Clove, what is. She's crazy and playful, and. Oh my gosh, she's a funny kitty. Hey, it's Link. Hi, Link. How you doing? I also want to give an illusion that, yeah, these like dumplings are sitting on, this bamboo tray, and it's like transparent paper, which I think is actually translating quite well, I'll say, for something I haven't really painted before. There's only been a couple of times when I've like, I know this is different than transparent fabrics, but understanding how to paint transparency, there's only been a couple of times that I've done it. It's fun. You start looking at transparency differently, like whether it's thin paper or fabric. Start looking at it a little differently. and it's Win. Hi, Win. How you doing? All right, so now moving on. Moving back to this. I'm actually quite excited to paint the bamboo. And why is because it has like, I find this fun texture, but yet it's very smooth. But if you really squint your eye and pay attention, there's quite a bit going on. But everything's super subtle. So I'm kind of like, how is this gonna work? Might need a softer brush for this, and I'm actually gonna, I want to make sure that everything's going in the right direction, right perspective, so I'm just going to, at least for this part. But you can still see, right? Yeah, you can still see what's going on. Sleepy? You're all good, Win. Hey, this will be a good way to wake up, get some coffee, just chill. Just a chill guy. Yeah, chill morning. Yeah. And even the top rim is not completely light. There's actually even smaller details of like fluctuation in texture and color, kind of showing the splits in the wood grain. And yes, I am adding those in there. You're all good, Nacho. I saw what you were trying to say. DI. Yeah, so this stage of the painting is really starting to notice all the tiny details that I need to add, maybe things that I've missed. I didn't realize that it's kind of. It's not that bad out of viewpoint, but it's a little farther than I needed it to be. I was like, wait. Whoops, I didn't mean to take it that far out of the viewpoint. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, there's almost like no, like, I'm just like been concentrating and there's almost no dialogue, but also it's like, I don't know what to say. It's just kind of the same thing going around. And adding in little textures, little tiny details. The tiny detail session. And now when I get to the main part of the basket, I'm gonna have to be careful because remember I started working on it yesterday and it might be a little tacky in some places. So definitely gonna have to watch out for that. I'm also touching up areas where kind of like the contrast got lost. Remember this corner? Oh my gosh, I remember this corner when I was working on it. And I was like, wait, why does it keep getting lost? What's going on? About what is what section in the steamer. And now I have time here to correct that. Okay. I just saw something weird on my end. My stream didn't stop and then start, did it? Because it looks like what my little timer says. I've been here the whole time, but no? Okay. Everything seemed fine? Okay. No worries. Glad nothing happened. I just look over here and I'm like, wait, did my stream just start and stop again? Okay. Good. I'm glad everything's good. Wanted to make sure my internet didn't go out or go out and come back or something. Okay. Good. I'm glad, Win. I'm glad everything's good on your end. No technical difficulties today. We don't need that. We do not need that. Alrighty, sounds good, Nacho. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good day today. And I'll see you later. Bye bye. I just looked over at my screen and I was like, oh, from that angle that I just had it before, it looks very upside down. Whoops. Yep, and I'm gonna take this super dark brown too, and I'm gonna make soft outlines around the edge here. Oh, thank you, Win, for posting the Discord. Yeah, and anyone who hasn't joined the Discord yet and you want to, feel more than welcome to. Gonna use my flat brush here to kind of smooth out the edges. And I'm gonna use this brush. It's my kind of more stiffer, small, long brush. Hopefully get like a smoother edge too. Trying to blend with my soft brush, and it was kind of not ending up as I wanted. It's funny, you look at this and you just think, oh, it's just like, you know, brown and it's smooth. But there's actually so much going on. And there's so many little details. So many. Thank you, Win. Hey, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for that 3D look. Good. If it's looking 3D, then that means I'm doing something right. Right? And I just noticed there's some details up here at the top that I did completely missed. And I want to go back and I want to add those in there. I'm like, oh, there's like little tiny. Be very tiny, subtle things, but do make a difference. And I'm gonna not forget but add some highlights as well. But I think for these highlights, I'm gonna swap brushes again. So just here, just like kind of giving some light highlights. Different values, different textures within the steamer. Blending the colors together. What's nice too is that the like there's minimum colors, so that means I can pay more attention to the values and the shading. And also it doesn't mean so many colors to mix. And I have to be careful at these like darker spots because I don't want it to just look like dots. I do want them to be blended in. So I have to be careful. we go. Yep, so I'm just kind of going same thing here, going back and forth, adding texture. As I paint, I keep in mind which way my brush is going and which way the wood grain is going, and making sure that my brush stays in that same direction. That'd be awesome if I could really finish this today, because that would be just another art project checked off. Checked off the list. And today is a busy day once I get off the stream. I have things to take care of for my upcoming shows. I have all these animal ears to complete. Yeah, I think if you were here yesterday, I did share, but just not in case not, I have 16 pairs of new cosplay animal ears sitting right next to me. And I have to get those done. So right now no, they're not all glued. They're like, I think I have like 3 pairs still left to hot glue together. Then I have to cut all the fur, like trim them up, shape them, and paint them. Then add accessories. Nah, thank you, Win. Thank you. Yeah, I'll make sure to post pictures. I did want to get some videos and pictures too, but I don't know if I'll get to it today, of the fabric horns, because those are still sitting off to the side waiting to get photos taken of them. And I definitely they need photos. And I know I've been teasing them, but literally the only reason why I haven't posted anything is because I haven't taken pictures. So there's no pictures to take. There's no pictures to post. But I promise, soon I'll be, because I do want to get those out there and advertised for my next upcoming shows. Also, it'd be really exciting to say that I expanded my, the cosplay line that I have for sale. You know, right now I just have like ears and tails for sale, but now I have also horns. So it'd be really cool to say, oh, I'm a cosplayer that also makes these. And I swear I'm almost done with this part, and then it'll no longer be upside down for everyone. In a way, you kind of get to see it in a cool perspective. Because then it's like it transforms. See it one way, and then when flipped over, it's like, whoa. Here, I'll flip it around, show ya. There we go. I do want to add some more highlights right here, though. Well, I'm glad you think so, Win. I'm glad you're all cool with it. There we go. All right. Now on to... Why is my iPad's being weird? It's like I want to zoom on a certain part of the picture, but then it keeps zooming into another place. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted. I want to zoom over here, not over here. I got it fixed though. I noticed exiting out of the picture and then reselecting the picture helps that glitch from unsticking. Now I'm going in with my soft, thin brush again, and I am making a very soft outline of the shadow. And even though I call it an outline, it's still not really an outline. I still want to leave everything really soft, very natural. I mixed a lot of turpentine with the paint so that it's like has more of a watery like consistency. And I'm gonna go back and blend. It's not very blending again, very good with this brush, so I'm gonna swap brushes. to the more like stiffer but yet still long and thin brush. Oh, really? What are they doing to Rayla in Dragon King? I'm curious. Are they giving her a new look? Is it something that I should put on my cos plans? My endless, endless cos plans. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, one day I want to fix her season 1 outfit. I know I've already made it like 2 times, but I wish it was way more of a comfortable of a cosplay. And I think with my knowledge now of how to make costumes and such, I think I could make it more comfortable. And that's why I don't wear her because it's not very comfortable of a cosplay. And I know I could do better. Just think, everyone, there'd be 3 variations of my Rayla cosplay. 3 generations. Or 3 versions, 3 I'm looking for a certain word, but I can't think of what it is. But oh well, I think you all know what I mean. 3 evolutions. Still not the right word, but I think it's closer to what I'm trying to say. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna vote. Well, all the cosplayers are going to be like, leave it down. No updos. Because I remember that was like a big thing with her, see, like the later season version of her, where she had the bun, and so many cosplayers were like, no! First, ponytail wigs are super hard to like to make, and then second of all, they're really heavy to wear. Oh my gosh, I wonder what everyone's gonna vote on. You'll have to share with me when the all the options, and I'll remember letter E um as your favorite. Or even if you want to put it in the Discord win and then everyone can see. So I think there's a couple of Dragon Prince fans in there, I think. That is true. That is true. Yeah, post it. See, might be fun. Or just send it to me, whichever you want to do. Because I'm curious to see what their ideas for Rayla's new hairstyle is. Ah, thank you. I'll look at that after the stream win. Thank you for sending that. I'm excited. I want to see. Normally, I would just be like, you know what, since we're all talking about it, I'll just look. But I have a goal in mind today and I don't want to disrupt my flow. I have a goal. Finish this painting. Then I can start something new on Friday. That'd be fun. I have something really fun in mind. I know I've been already like teasing it, so it's not gonna be like anything anyone's like shocked about. Yeah, I was thinking for my next for the next painting to kind of get into those spooky vibes of Halloween, working on the Halloween market. And I think that one will be fun. It'll be fun, it'll be colorful. It'll be new like different from this, since this was like all brown tones, then it'll be a nice like contrast and variety of paintings to watch. Because in the Halloween town, there's going to be lots of purples and orange. I have ideas in my head of what I want to do. Oh, you're talking about E version of her hairstyles. Yeah. And A. So E and A. Okay, I'll have to remember this when I look at that picture. I'll have to remember. So right here, what I'm painting here is kind of like a shadow. And I'm just color blocking in here, and then I will go back in with my lightest tan. And blend. Adding a little bit more turpentine, trying to get it a little more watery. Hey, it's Monaco Arts. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, and you caught the stream before rather than catching it when there's only like 5 or 10 minutes left. Hey, what do you think? The dumplings are almost done. Almost done and ready to be turned into keychains. I'm still having a hard time deciding which of my paintings to make into acrylic charms. I think I have it down to like 5 or 6 options, but I'm still like going back and forth like, oh, maybe I should do this one instead of this one. It's because I have so many ideas and I want to do so many. But I'm almost scared too to make like a really big order. It's like I want to just make a few, see how it goes. Take a minute. Aw, thank you, Monaco Arts. Thank you. Oh, Wayne, you said something else. I just saw your other message. I was like, wait a second. I missed something. Yes, see, yep. I totally believe it. Yeah, because cosplay buns, cosplay ponytails are they're tricky. It's definitely very tricky. I will say when I first made my ponytail wig, I didn't like the first one that I ever made, but I learned a lot from it. So I was upset that it didn't work out how I was hoping, but I wasn't upset with the knowledge that I learned. Like when I really like kind of sat back and thought about it, I was like, you know what? I actually gained a lot of knowledge. And then I made another wig and it was a lot better, but still not perfect. And then I made the third one, which is the jet wig that I wear now. I also, when doing that, I learned a lot about wig quality and how actually like the quality of your wig matters. Because at first I was like, I'm not spending $50 for a wig. Um, I'll spend $10, but the $10 wig was so hard to work with. It was like almost impossible, and it was shedding and it had a weird odor. And I was like, all right, this isn't working. What does the expensive wig look like? And I'm like, oh, now I know why a lot of cosplayers dump a lot of money into nice wigs. This is really nice to work with. So, is it necessary for every single project? No. I've done budget wigs before for certain projects. I think I pick and choose. Who do I want to have a nice wig? Who's okay with going something a little more budget friendly? Depends on the character, depends on what you're trying to do. But yeah, no, I learned a lot. I learned about how to uh place the where like ponytail placement is easy, like where to place the ponytail where you have good balance. um I also learned about how uh about styling spikes, working with the hair wefts. Yeah, a lot. And it's kind of funny too, because what I've also learned in wig styling is that kind of every stage of it is like the ugly phase of art until you're done. So it always looks like a mess, and to get out of that mental of it looks bad, but and trusting yourself, oh, it'll be good in the end. Yeah, if you need help with repairing that wig, let me know. Sometimes even just taking like some like hair gel or some hairspray like is all that you really need. Oh, sorry, and Monaco Arts, I missed your question up here. Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Yes, I have, and it is my new obsession. Oh my, I'm guessing you have because you're asking. Um, if you haven't seen it, you need to. If you have, oh my god, isn't it amazing? I want to cosplay Zoe so bad. So bad. I want to create I'm so in I want to do K-pop Demon Hunter art so bad too. I just don't have a clear vision yet of what I would want to do. I do have that big painting idea of like the Huntrix, and then in the crowd it's all these other like demon hunters from other universes. But that's going to be a big painting and going to be a lot of work. I want to do something smaller that will take me less time, maybe like a week or two to do each painting, something like that. But nothing, no visions have really come to me that are super clear yet. But let me tell you, once I do, you're gonna be seeing some K-pop Demon Hunter art for sure. I know, right? Isn't it such a good movie? Ah, it's so good. Oh, it's such a good movie. Yeah, I love too how they use color to tell the story. Like color is an element in storytelling for them, which oh my gosh, I obsess over. Monaco Arts, we're gonna have to meet in a call sometime soon so we can geek out about K-pop Demon Hunters. Ah, yay! And win! I'm so excited you got your Bobby cosplay. Yes. Yeah, I'm actually re-looking at this painting and I'm looking at the time. And to be honest, I don't know if I can actually finish this painting and it's getting me a little tiny bummed out. But that's okay. Sometimes that happens. I still got time. I'm still gonna try. I mood Monaco Arts, total mood. I think when I first saw K-pop Demon Hunters, I had the song Soda Pop stuck in my head for like an entire 2 days. I know. I have like I have How It's Done on repeat like all the time. Just go to my computer when I play music. It's just starting it off with How It's Done. It was funny. Actually, I think that song, How It's Done, is when I decided that I was like, oh, I like this movie. Um, just that first scene of the fight scene in the plane, just the music started, and I was like, I'm getting chills thinking about it. I instantly got chills, and I was like, okay, I like this movie. That's it. This is good. Yeah, and the colors they use is so inspiring. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right after seeing it, I was like about to take a deep dive in studying their color theory. Like, oh my gosh. Do you? You have a couple of ideas, a couple of projects in the works? Oh my gosh, if you want to share, please feel free to share. I want to see. I want to see your sketches and your ideas of what you got. If you want, only if you want to share Monaco arts. Because otherwise, I would love to see what you have cooking. Hmm. I didn't know that when they released an opening tune from oh, you're saying yes. I know what you're meaning now. Now it clicked in my head of what you're saying when, yeah. For a minute, I was like, what opening? Huh? What? You're good. You're good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, it's so good. Such a great show. It's such a great movie. So, and supposedly, as rumor has it, they have a second movie in the works, which with the popularity, I'm not surprised. The only thing I'm worried about is where are they going to take the story now? Because I feel like it could be just a standalone movie and it just be that way forever. But supposedly, the original creators had ideas before they got the funding for the second movie. Something like that. If that's a right rumor. That's all that I've heard, but that could be false. I don't know. But I'm like, hey, if there was already ideas before funding, then I'm like, maybe it actually like the story will go somewhere good. We'll see. If not, I don't want it to be ruined. Just leave it as a standalone movie. Yeah, I'm curious. We'll see where it goes. Yeah. If you need feedback and sketches, Monaco Arts, like let me know. Yeah, I would love to like shoot like sometimes shoot out ideas and talk about that. You know me. I love geeking out about art and ideas and possibilities. All right. Sorry, I'm like really like hyper focused on this one area. It's just not taking this area right here is not taking form how I'm exactly wanting it to. You know what? It's probably because I'm now my mind's other places. I'm now geeking out about K-pop Demon Hunters. But it's okay. I'm not distracted. I'm all good. I can reground myself. We're all good. I know exactly where I am now in this painting. I was like, what was my original plan? What was I planning on doing? This is it. Yeah, when following reference photos, I'm definitely nowhere near a copy machine. I don't just blindly go, oh, this goes here, this goes here. I actually ask myself questions all the time of, why is this like this? What is this? You know, like I really study whatever I'm painting so that I can learn and expand my knowledge on other forms of art. I think that's why all my art forms kind of blend too for me, because it's like one thing that I learned from here I'll take into like my cosplay or something else. There we go. Now it's finally taking form and taking shape how I was wanting it to. Kind of. I gotta correct over here, this part here. Oh, Monica Arts, don't be sorry. You're good. You're good. Don't be sorry. No, I'm happy to hang out and I'm happy to talk. Hey, if I didn't want to talk and I didn't want to interact, I would just say no mic. So you are all good. Please do not apologize. I just noticed myself like, wait a second, hold on. I've been painting the same section over and over again. What am I doing? You know, I even do that by myself. Like I will be um sometimes I like to like listen to music or watch like a movie or a show as I'm painting. It kind of helps me ground and get into my own world. And sometimes I'll notice I'll start like I don't know, a song will make me think of something or a show or the movie something, and then I notice that I'll just repeatedly like paint the same over and over again like a pattern because I'm thinking about that. I'm like, oh wait, I just distracted myself. Oopsies. So no worries. If anything, I think it's more funny when it happens. Yeah, no. Be like, ah, okay, reshift, reground. What am I doing? That's why too I like to watch, like if I am to watch a show, it's like a comfort movie and I feel like I don't really have to pay attention. I know what happens. You know what might be really cool if I was to do some K-pop Demon Hunter art is kind of do what I did like for my Valorant art, which I would did on those little 6x6 wood blocks. And they're just more like portrait style. That actually might be really fun and really cute. We'll see what happens. Yeah, yeah. Like do cute little, just like something, well, I say quick and easy, but let me tell you, acrylic on those wood boards of portraits, it's not easy. Can it be doable? Yes, I did like 10 of them on a time crunch. Could definitely do it again. And I can actually knock them out pretty quickly. That might be fun, especially to do on live stream. I don't know, have I ever done any acrylic painting on live stream? I'm trying to think. Or have I only done oils here? I think when I painted with acrylics, it was for my Jinx cosplay. The season finale Jinx. I don't think I've ever actually, like, painted. Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't think I've actually done a painting with acrylic paints on here yet. Because I'm trying to think, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure everything was oils. So that might be fun. I don't know, it might be really quiet stream because I'll be like extra concentration mode most of the time. Just because I'm that way, so unlike oils where yes, I can like kind of take my time and I can blend like this patch here. I could just sit here and just talk and just let it sit and it's still wet and I could still blend it. Where with acrylics, I wouldn't be able to do that. It would already be dry and unblendable. But I also have different techniques for blending. It's a lot of like the stippling effect and lots more gradients of color. Actually, a lot of artists who see my work and they think my acrylics are oil um, because of how much I blend them. A lot of other artists are like, how do you even do that? How is that even possible? And I'm like, I don't know. I have a weird obsession with messing with certain art, like making art mediums not look like the medium that they are. Like making acrylics look like oils, making oils look like it's digital. Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't think I have done acrylics on stream yet. Well, time to switch it up. All right, maybe that'll be my next goal. Is I'll do the Halloween village. And after that, if I come up with a concept, which I probably will, I'll do some fan art. That might be cool. Anyway, I've been kind of itching to get back to some fan art. It's really fun to do, and I don't do it very often. Hey, good job, Win, for catching the little star. For the little dragon star. There we go. Ooh. I see it from afar over here, and I'm like, yes, everything's looking exactly how I want it to. It's coming together. Yeah, and I almost forgot I have like little those little ties there too. Almost forgot the little ties on these tabs. When I showed this painting to my art teacher yesterday, she was like, "Is there a good dumpling place around here?" And I'm like, "Sadly, from what I know of, no. There is a dumpling place nearby, but it's it's okay." I wish we had a good dumpling place around here. That'd be good. Oh, thank you for the heart, Evo Leia. Thank you. Alright, so I might not get done by today, but I'll be very, very close. I don't know. I might just finish the plate off stream. Maybe not. Because I want to show the full process of everything, you know? I do want to show the full process. So what I might do on Friday is finish this painting and then start the new one. And honestly, painting this plate will not take long at all. It's actually going to be very simple. Okay, so I got really close to reaching my goal today. Very close. Not quite done, but almost. Yeah, all the zodiac painting, well, all of them except for two are oil. The only two is Capricorn and Aquarius. Those ones are acrylic. Because how I started off that series was gifts for friends, and I was like, wait, what if I did all 12? That would be so like cool to have as stickers and that kind of stuff for shows. But doing the galaxies or the nebulas with acrylic paint was really a challenge. So I swapped over to oil. All right, and I'm gonna have to remember that when I look at the Rayla hairstyles, that A, C, and E are your favorites. All right, I'll have to definitely check that out. Yeah, I do a lot of my paintings end up sometimes turning into gifts for friends because I don't know, sometimes I blank on what to get people for gifts. And so I'm like, I'll just make them some art. Here we go. You know, I'll make something rather than buy something. I remember one year for Christmas, I oh my gosh, it was so much work, but I did it. Whereas I took the 6x6 wood blocks and I painted something on it, and everyone got a unique block. And actually, that's funny. That's where the Valorant characters came in, because then I started doing characters and I was like, oh, wait, this is actually kind of cute. I like this. Which it's funny because I recently ran into those pictures of those wood blocks that I made as Christmas gifts. I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, wait, these like paintings are actually really cute and these pictures are fairly decent. How about they be turned into stickers? So a lot of new sticker designs that I have coming out are of old drawings, old paintings. It's like, might as well, why not? Especially one new sticker that I have that's gonna be available for my next shows is one of like an orange dragon, and it's so cute. I almost forgot that I made that one. I saw it again and I was like, oh my god, this has to be a sticker. It's so cute. It's a must. And why I haven't painted more baby dragons is beyond me. Because you all know my love for dragons. I should paint more in the near future. See, it's always endless ideas. Always so many ideas, so many endless ideas. I can't even keep up myself. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. The different themes. I have thought of that and that would be really cool. See, another more ideas, even more. And then it becomes tricky. It's like, which one do I do first? And then for these tabs, I go in with a solid color, like one of the medium browns recommended. And yeah, it looks weird now, but I'm going to add in my darks and my lights. So I go in with light brown, and I do the X that's on top, and the tab that's on top. And then I'll go in with the shadow. Do the shadow underneath where it ties off. And I'll blend it all in a little bit. So I gotta pay attention which part of the X is on top. So that means this is dark. And this is dark too. Dark underneath and light on top. I'm gonna actually put it up here so I can blend it. I know these come to this crazy small details. Hyper concentration. Ah, oh my gosh. It is already 12. Well, I at least want to finish this part. So I'm going to finish this other tab. At least. So you're not all left hanging. And it will be left on a good note. Yep, I'm currently in focus mode. You are right. That I am. Almost done. I'll finish this up. I don't like to stop when I'm not at a good stopping point. So and then I'm gonna add a little highlight right here too. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, so not quite done. I didn't quite reach my goal for today, but that is okay. I'm still happy with the progress that's been made. I still need to add more here, and I need to do the plate, but I think it's looking pretty good. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Win, for the dancing dino. Aw, thank you, Win. And thank you, everyone, for joining today's stream. It was fun hanging out with everyone. Thank you, thank you. I am really happy where this little painting is going. I think it's looking so good and tasty and just adorable. Aw, thank you, Win. I hope you have a good day too. I hope everyone has an awesome day. And I will see you all Friday, same time, where I will continue this painting and finish it. And then start something new. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye!